Shut up, Mark. Hi there. I'm Ben Fisk, world-renowned food pathologist and unlicensed exorcist. Friends, the holidays have arrived, and coming hand in hand with the festivities are the inevitable holiday parties. Whether it's a giant corporate event with the entire office in attendance or a small family get-together, these meetings, while intended to be fun and carefree, often bring their own trials and tribulations. That's why I'm here to talk to you today. Throughout my illustrious career, I've attended many gatherings, everything from black tie events to frat house keg crushers. And through that time, I've learned a couple easy tips and tricks, which I'm going to pass along to you today. Hopefully, I'll be able to help you get the most out of the most wonderful time of the year. Let's ease into it at a luxurious pace. Ladies and gentlemen, this is Crushed Velvet, the 6th lightning round. Now, one of the key principles to keeping your holiday nirvana is to begin planning well before you've arrived at the party. For instance, what is one of the most common and frustrating occurrences at these types of events? Misplacing your drink. That's why I'm a huge proponent of the drinking vase. Now, drinking out of a vase comes with several immediate advantages. For the first, no one's going to see your cup and believe it's their own. Second, no matter where you put it down, you'll be able to see it from anywhere in the room. And third, it promotes responsibility. There's nothing better than heading to your boss's holiday party and saying, "Oh no, I'm fine, thanks. I'm just having one." Now, of course, it's important to keep in mind that not all vases are in fact waterproof, as I and my shoes are learning right now. Still though, even if you lose a little bit of your liquid, you'll still have gallons and gallons to get you through the rest of the gala. Terrible. So you've got your bottle and a half of wine in hand, you're casually talking to an acquaintance, when all of a sudden, either the world's coolest boss or a soon-to-be-fired employee shouts out, "Let's do some shots!" So you and your coworkers get together for a round of butter shots. Now, what you're immediately going to notice is that the butter and the vodka do not mix. So hopefully this is going to be a 1-2 punch, if you will. It's going to grease my gullet so that the vodka can slide down it, and I will not be subjected to the taste of alcohol. Either way, though, I'm here to make it look good. Oh, wow. Well, I use the phrase 1-2 punch when talking about what I thought it was going to be. So it's like taking 2 shots, one of which is very thick and lingers, and the other one is just straight vodka. Perhaps you would be easier just saying, "Thank you very much for the option of taking shots, but I think I'm going to have to pass." People are in the mood to continue drinking, but maybe not with alcohol for a little while. Now, what do we have in excess at every holiday party? Eggnog. Seltzer water. Now you put 2 and 2 together, and you've got yourself some carbonated eggnog. Or, as I like to call it, carbonog. You want to make sure you get some good, thick, high-quality eggnog. You'll be able to see a consistency not unlike melted ice cream. I personally like to keep a little bit of that noggy taste, so I'm only going to carbonate it ever so slightly. You want to make sure that you stir it up. There's nothing worse than getting a big old drink of nog when you thought you were getting some carbonog. We've all been there. Don't be surprised if they raise a glass in your name. It should come as no surprise that carbonog tastes like exactly what you think it's going to. Slightly watered down, slightly bubbly eggnog. Just goes to show that you don't have to make it complex to make it a winner. So things have been going in full swing for a while now, and you've decided that you do want a little bit more alcohol. Unfortunately, because of the butter shots incident earlier, management has suggested that everybody just take it easy for a while. But you've got that holiday hankering, and there ain't nothing that's gonna stop you. Now, your first step is you've got to find a good base flavor of yogurt. I've chosen to go with lemon today, as it's cool, crisp, and refreshing. Now, when picking the alcohol you want to pair with your yogurt, it's important to choose complementary flavors. I've done the easiest thing possible by going with lemon and lemon. However, you should feel free to get crazy with it, creative. Perhaps mix some strawberry vodka into some kiwi yogurt. And now, you can casually walk around, talk to people, and you're going to be getting hammered without anyone being the wiser. God, that's good. That's better than drinking just regular alcohol. Oh, absolutely, Kevin. I read over those quarterly reports. Oh, this? I'm just trying to get my phytonutrients. You're kind of faced with a catch-22 when attending holiday parties. Usually, they're not going to be catered. That's why it never hurts to have a small snack packed in your pocket. Some people prefer the sweetness of a candy bar. I myself am a gentleman of the raw onion. I find that it's important to get vegetables any and every way that you can. It's a nice, refreshing palate cleanser from all of that vodka and dairy that you've been consuming, and as long as you remember to bring a mint, no one will be any the wiser. It just has the satisfying crunch. Just screams class. Whether you're running out of energy or you're losing interest in the conversation you're having, a quick bite of your pocket onion is sure to get you right back in the game. Perhaps the party that you're attending is a banquet or a potluck. Perhaps it's a place where food is guaranteed, but you yourself are expected to contribute. Everybody loves Oreos, but for this special time of year, the way that you make your hors d'oeuvres unique is you freeze them. Now, I've found two different ways to go about freezing your Oreos. The first is, of course, to go the natural route. To just throw one of these in the freezer for a couple of hours and then dig in. Now, if you're feeling especially creative, the other way to go about this is to dunk the Oreos in milk before putting them in the freezer. The end result is much more interesting. What happens is the chocolate outer shell gets the consistency of almost pudding, whereas the inside, the sugar disc, again becomes much harder. It is an extremely easy and unique way to create hors d'oeuvres, and is sure to turn the head of every guest at every party that you attend. With a quick trip to the restroom, you can emerge as a completely different person, because it only takes 5 minutes to become a legally ordained minister online. Allow me to show you. And folks, it truly is that easy. I am now a fully, legally ordained minister. There are very few things as fulfilling as walking out of the bathroom, sitting down next to your coworkers and saying, "Guess what I got accomplished in there?" And you find yourself sitting out on the back porch, laughing and talking with your coworkers when all of a sudden, she emerges. You see that she has a cigarette in a long, elegant holder, and she's clearly looking for a light. But, oh no, all you have are matches, and your hands are full. Are you going to take the time to set your drink down, thus giving some other sad sack the opportunity to sweep her off of her feet? Absolutely not. Excuse me, miss. I hope this isn't too straightforward, but I've got a question for you. You know what me and God have in common? We always start our first date off with a light. And so the party comes to its conclusion. However, there is one final step to solidify both yourself and the party as living legends. One final crown, which denotes the end of a fabulous festivity. It is perhaps something that you have never seen done in person, which is why you should be the first to bring this gift into the world. Of course, I am talking about the famous lampshade on head. Unfortunately, the party has drawn to a close, and your time on center stage is finished. At least, for now. For while this was a fantastic holiday party, it is sure to be the first of many. This is Ben Fisk for the Darkfall Protocol, signing off.